Aries, welcome to your November 2023 weekly reading here. It's going to be your reading from November 13th until the 19th. We're just going to go ahead and jump in if these cards want to cooperate. Maybe this will be a week, Aries, where, I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a look here, Aries. What do we got? Also, I invite you to sign up for my newsletter if you haven't yet. That link will be down below in the description. It's completely free. All you need is an email and you'll be getting all of my updates. So let's take a look here, Aries. What's going on with you this week? I feel like there's some form of karmic justice here that you're getting this week. I feel like actually it's been stressing you out. Like there's something here that you've been thinking about quite a bit. You've been wondering how things will turn out for you, like how the universe will sort of bestow something to you. But I feel like it's actually going to be pretty good. So let's take a look and see what it is. Let me pull the rest of these cards. All right. You pulled the Justice card here for the overall energy for you this week. This is what I'm talking about. Like there's some form of karmic justice, not like anything bad or anything like that, or like, you know, like wanting revenge or anything. It's nothing like that. I feel though this is like some form of karmic reward. The Justice card is like the karmic card or the karma card. It's the law of balance. It's the cosmic law. And so it feels to me like something here is turning out in your favor. You have the Eight of Swords in your current energy at this time. I feel like you could be just overthinking something, possibly. You're probably wondering, like, you know, what's going to happen, and you're just kind of maybe lost in your own mind here. So don't let your mind kind of deceive you, or don't get lost like in your own mind. Try to keep it simple, honestly, and like listen to your intuition. If you're trying to logically figure things out, I feel like it's only going to confuse you even more. The reason why I say that is because you do have this Queen of Cups as your advice. She's probably one of the most intuitive people in the deck. So I'm seeing here that it's wanting you to trust your intuition when it comes to how you go about navigating certain things. You have the Judgment card here in your future. This is what I mean. It's almost as if like judgment, it's like the universe is judging something for you, like on a larger cosmic scale. And I feel like what this judgment is like some form of gift that is being bestowed to you here. Also, it's interesting too, because the judgment is the archetype of Pluto, and Pluto can deal with like past lives or past life energy type of stuff. And it's interesting too, because you did pull the Scorpio card. It says investigate. Scorpio kind of falls in that realm of like past life energy, like metaphysical energy, like the paranormal type of stuff, like the things that are you can sense but can't touch. And so there's like a mysterious energy there. And it's almost as if you're getting the answer to something that you have been wondering. But it's not like you're like searching for this answer, like you need the answer. It's more so of like a mystery playing itself out, and then the universe bestowing you some form of insight here. And whatever this insight is, it's bringing you to the World card in your outcome, which is completion. There could be some travels here on the horizon here for you as well, or possible relocation down the line. But the World card is like some form of cycle that is completing, and also like a new one that is coming together here for you. You have this lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. I feel intuitively that your ancestors are very close to you at this time. Your ancestors are very close to you at this time. Your guides are very close to you at this time. And so I think you're transmuting almost like a lot of karmic energies here as well, like past life karma, maybe ancestral trauma or ancestral karma, something in regards to that realm here. And we're going to clarify more here in a moment. But anything that you're trying to figure out, I think, you know, try to keep it simple and listen to your intuition and go with the flow of things. I feel like if you stress even more in the position of something that you're unaware of, you have the Nine of Swords, I feel like it's only just going to like drive you insane. So it's kind of just like, you know, just like letting things naturally reveal themselves here and kind of solving the mystery step by step. You have the Nine of Cups here in the position of your challenge. Nine of Cups is like sometimes like when we just need to like be receptive and be open to the universe's guidance and kind of remove our ego out the way here and allow for things to naturally play out. And I feel like if you do that, it's almost as if like things will just naturally fall into place here for you. You pulled this lobster card. You have inner growth here. I'm telling you, there's a lot of transmutation. We're in Scorpio season, right? But it's like you're transmuting so much energy, and it's like you're going through this regenerative process. And a lot of you are like, you're evolving, you're growing. And the Judgment card is, what the World card is, you know, you're about to step into a whole new world here, whole new timeline. Let's see what this Justice card is. Oh, Aries. Oh, okay, it makes sense. You got Venus coming into the South, or Venus is already in Libra, actually, when I'm doing this video, but it'll be with the South Node in Libra in your 7th house, so maybe there's some karmic relationship things, past life relationships, maybe past life, maybe reconnections too, with soulmates and friends and family. The South Node isn't always necessarily like bad karma, past life karma. It could be other things too. Clarify this Justice card here for your overall energy this week. You have the Hermit. Oh yeah, a lot of soul growth here. The Hermit's like when we're just, you have to come back to yourself to really understand what you're intuitively feeling to make your next steps and allow that light. Because even if you think about like the fucking Hermit, right? If you look at the Hermit, he like holds the light and he's like in the dark, right? But what that represents is like his own conscious awareness in that moment of time, through his experience with all his wisdom, will allow him to take the next practical step. But he can't really see that far, but he knows what step to take. Clarify this 8 of Swords for your current energy. You have the 4 of Cups here. Yeah, don't allow yourself to get stagnant. 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords together is like, I'll give you an example of what this may manifest as. It's like if you're sitting on the couch and you're kind of just stuck in your own mind, right? Like an idle mind is the devil's workshop, or idle hands is the devil's workshop. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, you know, allowing yourself to sit idle and not do anything and just constantly ruminate and think and kind of get yourself in a state of paranoia or something, you know. It's like you gotta like keep the energy flowing here. You know, don't get too much in your head. Clarify this 9 of Cups for the challenge. You have the Star card here. Star card is the most spiritual card in the deck. I do feel like a lot of you, it's like you're going through a process of transcendence. We're in Scorpio season. Everybody's going through a process of transcendence. You're wanting to be more. You're wanting to become more. You're wanting to just connect to something and merge with something that takes you higher and closer to God, or takes you higher and closer to pure joy or happiness, right? And also like to have, you know, you may be lacking faith, or maybe like you may feel disconnected spiritually, and maybe you may need a moment to like, you know, reconnect with your inner world here. You can do whatever the fuck you want, Aries. I'm just not, hey, y'all rebels, you know what I mean? But I'm just the messenger, shit. You have the 3 of Cups here. Yeah, good news is on the way here. I see you really, truly like coming together with something that's emotionally going to make you happy. You could be coming together with an individual here. Maybe it's love or romance, or it could be family or friends, or whatever the case might be. There's some type of decision, or there's something ultimately forming here that is a very powerful, solid union, or a union just coming together in general. I'm speaking very metaphorical, spiritual, and metaphysical, like on the higher cosmic scale of things, because I feel like this is what this energy and what this reading is. And so you just have to think about like how that fractals down into like the mundane, right? Because this could simply mean that you're coming together with just a person or a family or friends, but there's a spiritual significance that's underlying it that has a lot of importance. Clarify this 9 of Swords in the position of something that you're unaware of. You have the Page of Swords here. You can only do so many things at one time. You only have the answers to your questions. You only have so many answers to the questions. And so it's just like divinely just letting go and divinely letting those answers come to you. Clarify this Queen of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands. Your advice here is to, what do you want? What do you love? What do you feel? What are you inspired by? What do you want? Like, you know, be receptive to what you want. Embrace what you want. Love what you want. Have faith as well. That's what I'm hearing. Clarify the World card and the outcome for Aries. You pulled the Six of Pentacles. Look at that. That's the karmic reward. Six of Pentacles is like some form of reward, right? Even if you think about the traditional Six of Pentacles, it's like the person's getting something, right? And so it's your turn, right? Even if you look at the Six of Pentacles, one person's getting something and the other person is having to wait, and he's holding like the Libra scales, which represent karmic justice. But it's you're receiving something. It's your turn to receive some sort of karmic reward here, and just something in general that you're going to want to embrace on. But whatever you're stumbling upon or whatever you're coming across here, it's definitely some form of new beginning, it seems to me. And it's like, it's very much what you want. You pulled the Sun card and it says source here. And it's by the Scorpio card. It's interesting. I was watching Lost, and I just finished the show Lost. It's like, if you haven't watched the show Lost, it's like, it is the greatest show of all time. I don't think there is any show that comes close to it. I already know people are going to debate me on that. I don't care. That's my personal opinion. I think Lost is the greatest show of all time. It's so like written. It's so written. It's written so well. But one thing, it's like, there's a part in the movie, there's a part in the show about the source of the island, like the heart of the island, and it's the source of all creation. And there's a part in the show where the lady is talking to the two kids who basically protect the island or something like that, and she's saying, like, they ask, like, what is that light? She says it's life, death, rebirth. It's the source. And it's interesting here because it's like your connection to source and understanding that you can never be separate from your desires, and you're never separate from anything. All you have to do is just merge more with them. That's what I'm picking up intuitively, like to merge with your desires, with what you truly deeply want intimately. And not being afraid of transformation, or just allowing transformation to take place with the Scorpio, right? Life, death, rebirth. If you haven't watched that show, you gotta fucking watch it. Like, you're gonna be hooked. Where do you think I've been? I've been watching that fucking show. It's just so good, man. It hits on so many spiritual themes too, like, and the ending was just like, man, that shit made me emotional. I almost cried. You have this Woodwife's card. It says adaptability, the ability to be able to adapt and overcome here, and not to keep repeating the same karmic cycles, is something I see that your guides are wanting you to be aware of as well. Oh shit. You have this Castle card. It says alignment. Again, it's like aligning with what's really true for you. Y'all hear my dog eating his bone? It was like a toy bone thing. Don't worry, for all you paranoid Freds out there, it's completely safe. It's not harmful. What have you coming up with this shit? But yeah, you get what I'm saying here. But you've matured and developed to the point here to where you're ready for this new initiation and this new beginning. And for some of you, this is love. For some of you, this is maybe newer friendship. Really anything that you've been really wanting to unify with, that really brings you that deep sense of nourishment and an intimacy. So that's what I got for you, Aries. I appreciate y'all. I'm wishing y'all the best this week. Be sure to sign up for my email newsletter if you haven't yet. It's completely free. All you need is an email. I'll send you all the updates in regards to how to navigate the celestial energy and the celestial fear, including astrology, tarot, spirituality, pretty much really anything that I feel guided to channel with you all. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link's down below too. And yeah, I would love to do a personal read. Any specific question that you have, I would love to answer. And yeah, all the details will be there when you click the link, and then you can just buy a reading. But otherwise than that, I will see y'all later. Bye, Aries.